Hello, how's it going? Long time no see. Welcome back to F1 Manager 2023 in another part of our Williams career mode. Today we are back with the Dutch Grand Prix as we look to finish off season 4 and get that championship that I think we so thoroughly deserve. Thank you for remaining patient. I know it's been a long time since we've got involved in this game, but with the F1 starting again this weekend, it seemed a perfect time really to get involved in it. So leave a like if you enjoy, get involved down in the comments section and all of that good stuff, and make sure if you are new around here, click that subscribe button. We've got daily sports content here, currently in a mammoth series of Football Manager 2024 with Seth Shields, and of course F1 24 will be coming out in the next couple of months, and F1 Manager 2024 hopefully will be out this year as well. So we are going to get straight into qualifying. We've got Esteban Ocon and Lando Norris as our drivers. Looking forward to seeing how they get on in this qualifying session. So let's get ourselves into it. It's certainly going to be interesting. We've got decent setup confidence. So let's get ourselves into qualifying. Here we go.
That's green light.
And just to keep everybody in the loop, this is how the championships are looking. Lando Norris is 9 points ahead of Esteban Ocon at the top of the championship. Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc in the Red Bulls, not too far behind, but we've got a decent cushion. Sergio Perez leading the charge for Mercedes. Gasly is there in 6th for Alpine. Zhou Guanyu there for Alfa Romeo. Kevin Magnussen in the second Mercedes seat. Piastri driving for Alpine, and then you get into the second half and you've got some of the Ferraris led by George Russell, and Carlos Sainz is in there as well. Valtteri Bottas and Daniel Ricciardo are our McLaren drivers. At Aston Martin you've got Lance Stroll still alongside Alex Albon, and bringing up the rear we've got our two Alpha Tauris with or Tauris I should say, or RB Visa Cash App RB cars with Liam Lawson and Zane Maloney. Into the constructors, you can see we are leading the way by 126 points over Red Bull, so it's looking very good for us to win the championship this season. Okay, let's get ourselves into qualifying then. It's going to be Esteban Ocon that gets us underway here, and we'll see how he gets on. And always enjoy the Dutch Grand Prix. I mean, let's have a little look at track conditions. If we have a little look at the weather, it is going to be absolutely fine. So let's get Norris out there as well. Nice early lap times for us. But I know this game will have been patched quite a bit, so don't really know what to expect here. But let's ride on board with Esteban Ocon for our first flying lap of the return. You can see we're going to be coming up on Daniel Ricciardo. He's on his out lap at the moment, so we need to hopefully get past him. Hopefully he gets nicely out of the way, which he does. And now up the hill goes Esteban Ocon. It's a 24.4 first sector for Ocon. We'll keep an eye on Lando Norris as he goes through his lap through the middle sector. It's a second green sector, 24.5 for him. There's Charles Leclerc has gone quickest with a 110.2. Norris slightly quicker than his teammate, but it's Ocon that crosses the line first, and Charles Leclerc there with a 110.2 is quicker. But Lando Norris will hopefully usurp both of them and take top spot. Here comes Lando Norris up to the line, and he goes third quickest, just a 10th behind his teammate.
And we are boxes lap.
Okay then.
Confirm.
Right. That should be more than enough to get ourselves through to Q2. So we'll watch the chaos unfold. second and third. Max Verstappen goes fifth at his home Grand Prix. Leclerc has certainly seemed like somebody that has had the better of qualifying over Max Verstappen, but Verstappen is still an absolute monster in the race and can very much dominate the field still. But I feel like we are very, very good in race trim, and hopefully we can be the ones to get through. Leclerc, interestingly, has gone out there again and put in another lap. Don't think it was much quicker. It was a little bit quicker. Into Q2 then. Do we use the old tyres? I think we probably do. I don't think we've got any real fear of going out in Q2. So let's just get out there on the used tyres. Let's get ourselves through to Q3 and then take it from there. Would be my thoughts. Verstappen getting out there early as well. Don't think there's going to be any rain in this session. Didn't look at the weather forecast before we started, but here we go then. Ocon quickest with a 1:10.3 and Norris 2/10 behind his teammate. Very, very interesting. But it should be more than enough to get through.
Box this lap, cool the car.
Leclerc only goes third. Is he using scrubs? Looks like he is. Looks like a lot of the AI are using scrubs, which is good to see that they're switching up their strategy a little bit. Piastri's gone second on the brand new soft tyres. As I say, I don't fear going out. Certainly not with Ocon anyway. I think Norris will be okay as well. Verstappen's in a little bit of trouble if he doesn't get the time in. Leclerc goes second. And Verstappen starts his lap. Let's keep an eye on the track. How is things going? We have got a few guys improving as we come up to the line. One of the Ferraris over the line, but I think Verstappen is safe. I don't think anyone can knock him out other than perhaps Zhou Guanyu. But Max Verstappen... Oh, Zhou Guanyu does. It's 10th place at the moment for Zhou Guanyu. But will Max Verstappen come over the line? Will he get himself into the top 10? Over the line he goes. And yes, he does. Up to second place, just behind Esteban Ocon. And there you go then. That is the end of the session. And it's Sergio Perez who's the big shot going out in Q2 there. Verstappen does have a grid penalty for the race, but both Ferraris, Alex Albon, Sergio Perez and Zhou Guanyu all out in Q2. Let's get ourselves into Q3 then. As I say, we've got some brand new tyres, which is good. We want to hold back as many brand new tyres for tomorrow as possible. It looks like it is going to be rainy, so...
Okay, so that's a green light.
We really need to make sure that we're in a good position should it dry up throughout the session. Yeah, as I say, Norris is definitely slower than his teammate this weekend. Ocon is going to be the one to set the pace here. Ocon over the line. He goes with a 1:10.4, which is slower than his Q2 time. Norris over the line. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Long, long way off for both of them. And we should probably have time to send them out there on these scrub tyres. Put in a better lap. They're tripping over each other now. We'll see. Ocon certainly going a lot quicker. Norris not, so he's going to come in. Here comes Esteban Ocon. Is this going to be the fastest time in the lot? Not quite. It's a big improvement, but not quite enough. So let's get Lando onto the new tyres. Ocon should just about have enough time here. Get in, get the new tyres on, and get back out there. So we're going to send Norris out first. It's a short lap round here. Ocon coming now just behind Valtteri Bottas. Let's keep an eye on then Lando Norris, who's starting his flying lap.
Take advantage of this clean air. Okay, mate. Let's go.
Is this Haas car going to get out of the way? It's not bad, but it's not brilliant. Now then, Ocon has got a decent slipstream behind this McLaren. But Norris really needs to improve. He's down to 10th now. It's Charlie Leclerc. That's on pole position. As it stands, Norris quicker in that first sector than he was last time out. But we've got another problem here. It's one of the Alpines. Luckily they get out of the way. And it is a green middle sector. Purple first sector for Esteban Ocon. What about the middle sector?
Okay,
Oh, it's yellow. That's not great. So here we go then. It's going to be Lando Norris. We know it's not going to be pole position. There's no purples in there. He heads up to the line. To 1:10.3, puts him third. Excellent time there. Now, can Ocon use this slipstream to good effect, or is he too close to that McLaren as he heads over the line? It's no improvement for Esteban Ocon, unfortunately for him. So he's going to be second. It looks like Verstappen has qualified fourth, but he's going to be down the grid. De Vries qualifies fifth. That is pretty damn awesome from the Alfa Romeo driver there. But it's Charles Leclerc who is on pole position.
Here we are, folks. We're back for another day of scintillating F1 action. It's race day.
Zandvoort's highly banked corners make it one of the more unusual Grand Prix circuits. Dutch driver Max Verstappen won with a dominant lead here in 2021, driving the home fans to a frenzy as he did. A sunny day here with only a few clouds in the sky. If things stay this way, the weather shouldn't pose any challenges to the teams.
So let's see how the teams tackle this race today at the Dutch Grand Prix.
Okay then, I think we are ready and raring to go for this Grand Prix. How is the weather? It's going to rain pretty early on, so we need soft tyres on the car. We're going to be aggressive early on. Before the rain hits, and then it's probably going to be intermediate tyres from that point until the end of the Grand Prix. Just gotta make sure we're in the right place for that, the right time. It does look pretty good for us though, because we can be aggressive at the start and Norris. Okay. Now I see why he was able to be a bit more aggressive. That looks fine. Maybe even take them longer and then go more aggressive towards the end. That looks decent for Lando Norris. So let's see how we get on here. We're going to keep the fuel exactly the same. Going to tell them to absolutely attack the first couple of laps. Try and get into the lead of this Grand Prix. So here we go then. It is the 2026 Dutch Grand Prix.
Fighting between the sand dunes here at the Dutch Grand Prix. There's a chance for Esteban Ocon to show what he can do here.
They're in second place on the grid, but that could so easily change in the first few seconds after lights out.
But just what will happen here, your guess is as good as mine. Here we go. It's the Dutch Grand Prix. It's lights out and away we go.
Well, lights out, away we go. Let's keep an eye on Esteban Ocon as he heads towards turn one, but it's actually Lando Norris that flies round the outside. There's a big crash. A big crash at turn one.
Yeah, that's it, guys. I got hit.
All okay?
I think
Now,
Ocon's
just
okay.
looking
Now,
there,
what happened there?
possibly
Who was
Ocon's part of that.
involved?
Let's have a
Was
look at
it?
that. So here we go.
Was
heading
it
into
Ocon
turn
and
one.
Norris?
Barely any
Yeah, I
room to
think it
manoeuvre.
was. I think it was.
Do we have any damage?
Well.
Understood, we're looking.
Let's have a little look. I think everything's okay. Weirdly. Yeah, I mean, Ocon's got a bit of damage, but I think Norris is okay, so let's whip that down to
Let
aggressive.
the tyres come back to you.
Maybe even look after his ERS for now. And, well, Lando Norris gets a 10-second penalty. So it was Norris's fault. But what a crazy start. And it means that Nick de Vries has got up to second place. So it's Charles Leclerc that is leading the Grand Prix. Nick de Vries is second. Then Porsche in third, followed by the two Alpine. Zhou Guanyu is in sixth place. Then Ocon is following them in seventh at the moment. He seems to have decent pace, certainly compared to Zhou Guanyu, but his tyres are looking dodgy. So I think actually let's bring him in. Let's get him on some fresher, soft tyres, because those are just not gonna last, are they? Unfortunately, I don't think we can replace any of the car parts. So. Or do you go mediums and then... Yeah, maybe we go mediums and then go absolutely ham on the aggression.
And box.
The one in.
All right, let's keep closing up. Great job.
And just hope that the rain comes a little bit later for Esteban.
DRS enabled.
So here we go then. Ocon's in.
Currently, Joe's the car in front. You've got Bottas behind.
And here comes Norris. How's his lap times looking? A 1:30, a 1:15.6, which, yeah, that's quicker than most. That was
All
quicker
clear
than
on the
most. So pretty good for Lando Norris on that lap. And here now comes Esteban Ocon on a brand new set of mediums, and we're just going to have to attack now. He was a lot slower than his teammate on that last lap, so needs to give it his all. Right, let's rifle it forward a little bit. As I say, Norris should be able to be aggressive. I think, to be honest, we can put him on high there. And he should be able to get past Zane Maloney fairly easily. And he does do that. Well played, Norris. And back onto medium now. And that's a 15.5, so again, matching the pace of the leaders. So Norris's car seems okay. Ocon, meanwhile, it will remain to be seen what he can produce. Here we go again then with Lando at the end of the lap. That's going to be his big problem, is getting past all that traffic. 16.6 for Ocon. It's not fantastic. It's pretty much matching what he did. on those horrible soft tyres. So Ocon is in trouble. So here we go then. Norris trying to go round the outside of turn 1 of the AlphaTauri. Couldn't quite manage it there.
Overtaking is very difficult.
Let's get back in the rhythm now.
More rain expected any time from now. Coming.
Rain is coming pretty soon. So it's going to be about trying to call that early enough. Yeah, that's very good from Norris. Past Liam Lawson now. DRS enabled, but it's just a big gaggle of cars here. So what we need to do with Norris is call it perfectly with the tyres and get ahead of this group, because this takes us all the way up to
Yeah, all good.
it takes us all the way up to Russell in 12th place. And now down the inside he goes. That's a brilliant move from Norris on his old teammate Daniel Ricciardo. Now then. Oh, that Aston Martin's right in the way. Lance Stroll. Could have been an opportunity for Norris, but...
See some big rain.
Okay, rain is on the track. Rain is on the track now. Yeah, I think Ocon just has to try and deal with it as best he can for a few laps. Norris is past Stroll now. But remember, Norris is going to get a 10-second penalty. That's what we have to remember in all this. Is that's going to be a stop-go. It's a large amount of time that you just sat waiting. Yeah, we need to call this absolutely perfectly. Quick look at the track details. I think maybe in 2 laps' time is going to be the optimal point to come in. So here we go then with Lando Norris. Can he get himself past Mick Schumacher? It's surely going to be a chance into turn 1 here. Goes down the inside. That is a huge move from Lando Norris. He is back into 14th place. That is huge. Right. Okay, now then. Kevin Magnussen is next in the Mercedes. Can he get past Kevin Magnussen quickly here? This is what he needs to do. Pit window is open. He needs to get past George Russell, and soon. But first, Kevin Magnussen. Magnussen trying his luck, but no luck there. As well, Ocon has overtaken Zayn Maloney. It's a very interesting move. So can Ocon get himself back into some minor points today, potentially? There's a good move. Right. I think Norris, it's the time to come in, get onto those intermediate tyres. Yeah, following the Mercedes in. Ocon is going to stay out an extra lap here. Obviously 10 seconds on that Peugeot Jeff, unfortunately. Right, he's away. But comes out ahead of Stroll and Maloney. That's pretty important for Norris. So we're going to be aggressive to start off with and see where it gets us. Yeah, I think Ocon has to come in this lap. So in he comes. Let's see where he comes out here. So Norris is coming through now. Looks like he's going to be ahead of his teammate. And is. Right. Okay, so Norris is the one that we'll have to keep an eye on in this Grand Prix. But, you know, Ocon has gained out of that. But we'll zoom it forward a little bit. See where Norris gets to.
Keep us updated about track conditions. Dry line appearing now.
Lap times. This is a lot quicker than Ocon currently. Well, this could be the moment for Norris to get past Liam Lawson with some DRS. Perfectly done. Very well played, right. So Norris now trying to catch back up to Daniel Ricciardo. As we look at the front of the race, it's actually Pierre Gasly that is leading right now. He's on soft tyres. Max Verstappen on hard, so him and Max and Mick Schumacher, interestingly enough. The three out there that are going to be putting in the best lap times because they are on the correct tyre. Now then, how's Ocon getting on? He's still 19th. It's definitely a tricky situation to be in for Esteban Ocon. I mean, do we go more aggressive with him? Oh no, Mick Schumacher's in. Okay. What tyres do you go on to? Because it's not really raining as much as we perhaps anticipated. So I'll look at tyres. So yeah, Gasly's been in. Verstappen is the only one out there that hasn't come into the pits yet. And now he's starting a lap slower than his teammate, Charles Leclerc. So is he going to be in shortly or not? Ocon's starting to struggle. You can see, I mean, he's one of the slowest drivers out there. I think just with the damage to his car, it's really affected him. I'm going to try and be aggressive with Norris and see if we can get him up the order a little bit here. So Verstappen in and he comes out in 5th place. I mean, that is quite big for the championship. As I say, you know, Leclerc and Verstappen are a fair bit behind us, but if we don't score any points today, that would be massive. Norris currently quickest man on track. Interestingly. Oh God, not far behind either. So, Let's just have a quick check of tyres. Yep. We're in line with the rest of the field. Well, what we now need to try and do is get ourselves past Sainz and K-Mag and Russell. And then all of a sudden, we're back into the fight, you would say. There goes Norris past Sainz. That's a huge move to make. He is past. And now will he be able to get past Kevin Magnussen? Oh, he thought about it. Didn't go for it though. Here comes Ocon. He goes down the inside of Liam Lawson now, so Ocon up to 17th. Good for him. Yeah, Magnussen does not have DRS. This is the chance for Norris. Tries to hold it round the outside. Actually, no DRS this time. So, yeah, maybe we've missed our opportunity, although it is going to drop below 1 again. So we are going to get
How's the track?
DRS briefly here.
It's just straying. Nothing. It's just straying. That's it. Yeah, I think I'm ready.
So here we go. Yep. And he gets past with the help of DRS there. Very good. Right, Norris back up into 12th place then. Is it worth Ocon coming in and getting some dry tyres on? For 10 laps, I don't know, he's probably not going to make up the time that he needs to. He's not going to be that significantly quicker. This could be a chance, and, well, he does go down the inside of Russell. That's a huge move. Although we are harvesting, he is still managing to get past, and now that's Norris up to 11th place. That was a huge move down the inside there. And just trying to build up our energy supplies and then go for a big push. Right, I'm thinking, let's just give it a go with Ocon. Because other than a safety car, there's not really going to be a lot of opportunity for him to get back into this race, and he doesn't seem to have the pace of his rivals. Now then.
You can turn recharge
I think
off
this
if you
could
want
be
to.
a Norris
Cool.
overtake here.
Yellow. Yeah.
And that Schumacher has
Car
crashed.
in the wall.
Is that going to
So
be a
there is
safety
lot
car?
of
No, it's
debris,
not.
And the car's still on the left-hand side, so I would stay to the far right. Stay to the far right.
So, is Norris going to go for it here? Oh, it was a little gander, wasn't it? But yeah, didn't go for it in the end. But it's an exciting race, obviously caused by our teammates colliding at turn 1. And yeah, Ocon, unfortunately, I think is going to be caught out by increasing rain here. DRS open. No, but I think it's gonna sort of stop again. Is this rain? It's very on and off. It's very much on the crossover of intermediate and dry running. But I do think we have to take those risks with Esteban today to try and get himself back into some sort of contention. Right, Norris is going to go for it again on the Alpha. He's run out of ERS pretty quickly there. It's a good move, that. Sainz is in. Is that for his second set of inters, or?
How's the track?
It's drying in a lot of places.
So again, it's Ocon's time to shine. But he's 15 seconds behind Carlos Sainz here. Sainz has gone for a fresh set of intermediates. Probably the perfect time to do that. But yeah, Norris still chasing. No, not quite. I thought that was going to be the moment, but yeah, still struggling. Is this the time? He's made a few overtakes on this straight. Well, yeah, tries down the inside, but I don't think he's going to quite have enough here. Goes round the outside. Yeah, I'm wondering, do we bring him in over the next couple of laps? That's the question.
Stay close.
That is the question, right. Ocon's doing alright right now. With his pace. Yeah, Ocon, one of the fastest, if not the fastest on the grid right now. And a few people are coming in and taking that gamble, I think, onto dry tyres. We'll have a quick check. No, they're going on to brand new intermediate tyres. Oh. Ah, there you go. Norris passed the McLaren now of Bottas. So I think this is going to be the lap that makes or breaks our Grand Prix. Here we go. The McLaren came in. Now then. Norris into the pit lane. This has got to be a quick stop. Very good. Very good. Right, he's away. But he is behind Bottas, is he? Oh, it's going to be so close. But yeah. He is for now behind the Finn. But he has got better tyres. And tyres that are going to last a little bit longer. That's what we have to remember with this. Just looking around. Zhou Guan Yu's on pretty old tyres. That's going to be a tricky one to hold on to. Verstappen and Gasly are on older tyres as well. Ocon, by the way, I think probably needs to come in now. I'm not sure the dry tyres are going to last much longer in terms of being a good race tyre. So, yeah, he's going to come in now. Bang on those intermediates, and yeah, hasn't actually really improved his position at all through all of that. Right. Yeah, great chance, goes down the inside, and there we are. He's through, now has a chance on Kevin Magnussen. This is pretty huge if Norris can pull this off. Oh, very nearly. Right. Yeah, needs to just ease off on the tyres a little bit. I'm going to try and use the ERS on this straight. He's got the inside line, goes down the inside, and he is through. Excellent manoeuvre from Lando Norris, who's now up to 8th position. This is huge. This is absolutely huge. Right, Ocon now right behind Mick Schumacher, should be making that move stick pretty decently, you would think. But we've had no safety cars, and that could be something that helps us out massively, as we're now right behind George Russell with Lando Norris. This is a chance to once again get into a position. Oops. Right, just gonna have to harvest for the next couple of laps. It's back to dry now.
How's the track?
It's completely dry. I don't think it's a mile away.
Oh, what's happening here? Where's this AlphaTauri come from? What's happened to his tyres? Oh, he's lapped, I think. I think that's Zane Maloney. Right, here we go then. Past George Russell. Nicely done. It's a lot easier with DRS enabled, isn't it? Right, now need to try and catch Sergio Perez. I think 5th is not insurmountable. There's a virtual safety car. I'm not quite sure what's happened here.
There is debris down the main straight.
It's Zane Maloney who is out. He's crashed at turn 13.
Now here we are at the final corner. There's clear contact there.
Oh,
now their
dear.
confidence will...
Nasty.
VSC.
Yeah.
Okay, just keep following the delta.
Yeah.
I mean, do we bring him in for a set of hards? Try and take them to the end.
Box.
Okay, box.
Well, I can't. Just to see whether that will help him. It's probably going to have to be quite aggressive to try and get them up to temp. go then.
And VSC ending.
Copy.
Right, Lando Norris is away. And we'll be immediately trying to get past Sergio Perez here. Yep, tries it round the outside. That'll give him the inside of the final corner. This is perfect. That is exactly what you want if you're Lando Norris. He is through. Perfect. Okay. Ocon not too far away in front. And his lap times are going to be pretty good towards the end of the Grand Prix. Piastri's not a million miles away, and that's what we were saying. I don't think that's insurmountable. Right, I'm thinking a bit of ERS just to try and get him more than a second ahead of Russell. Obviously makes us struggle later on, but now we've got past the traffic and he's got a decent lead over George Russell. And we're now back into damp conditions. Now, the thing that we're expecting to happen is that this will only last a short amount of time, and then we'll be able to push with Ocon until the end. There we go, we have got a couple of people into the pit lane. Are they going to switch on to dry tyres? Perhaps they are. So maybe now is the time
And Lando at like 100% pace.
to get Norris in onto a newish set of soft tyres until the end. Shall we have a quick look at strategy? Because this could win us the race if we're careful here and put the right tyres on. Yeah, he can be aggressive to the end. That's fine. Norris is on it, everybody.
Reigns just stops in the pit lane.
Copy.
Alright mate, let's push.
Copy up.
No lift and coast required.
Copy that.
Yeah, Norris has given it all that he's got. And here comes Lando Norris. Now then, where is he going to come out here? Can Norris still finish on the podium? I think there's half a chance here, as long as these tyres go on smoothly. Oh, he's lost a couple of seconds. It's not the end of the world. Yeah, I'm assuming, yeah, Ocon just lets him straight past. So 6th place for Norris at the moment. Now, Gasly's the only one that you feel... Oh, that's Ocon. That's Ocon, he's locked up. Oh, well. Yeah, Ocon, I mean, he wasn't going to do a lot anyway. Luckily, it was that side of the garage, not Norris's side, who is the one that's pushing as hard as he can here to try and win this race. He's not going to win it, but...
DRS disabled, DRS disabled.
You know, he's 46 seconds behind. As Norris has just put in fastest lap. VSC is out.
Other people are hitting the walls. Be careful there.
Everyone alright?
Right, where
Now,
is...
the Alpha Tauri's been involved in an incident.
Now then.
VSC deployed.
Do we have Any
Try and stay
fresher
right on
tyres? No,
Coffee.
that's the answer to that. They're not going to be any better, so... But it does allow... Well, it would have allowed Gasly to come in, but he had just passed the pit lane, I think. Yeah, it's just not worth it for Ocon. But we can keep pushing as hard as we can. And virtual safety car is ending.
BSC ending.
Copy.
Press overtake.
Confirm.
So here we go, 3 laps to go then. Can Norris catch Oscar Piastri? Surely he can. This is a great start to the lap. A very, very good start to the lap. And Perez had a lock-up. I don't think it's going to cause anything, but Leclerc has just put in fastest lap.
No more DRS.
Yeah, can be.
He is now right on the back of Pierre Gasly, our race leader. As Norris puts in another fastest lap of the race. This is going to be an exciting conclusion. Gasly's going to have DRS on that Ferrari in front. And very wisely stays behind going into the DRS zone. He is going to have DRS to protect from Charles Leclerc, but it's just going to be one lap. A one-lap shootout to win this Dutch Grand Prix. Leclerc pulls out to the right. Is he going to be able to pass him? Gasly is holding that inside line for Alpine. This would be an incredible race if he can hang on. He just needs to follow this Ferrari through, really. That's what he's looking to do, but that Ferrari pulls out of the way. Well, that's surely it now. Leclerc has got to pass him. He's got to pass him on the next straight, you feel. Yeah. Well, Gasly still doing well. I mean, Norris only 1.6 seconds behind, but just doesn't have anything left, I don't think. So can Gasly defend from Charles Leclerc here as they head into the final sector? Gasly's still ahead of Charles Leclerc. This is unbelievable. This is unbelievable. He's got no tyres left, but he's managing to hang on, and Pierre Gasly's going to come round the final corner. Can he hang on to win the Dutch Grand Prix? Leclerc is going to come with the DRS. It's going to be a drag race over the line, but it's Pierre Gasly who wins here in Holland. What a result that is for him. Max Verstappen is going to come round and finish third. Are we going to be able to get past Oscar Piastri here? This is going to be a drag race in itself, but we've got no ERS left. This is going to be the difference between Lando Norris getting 5th place and an extra couple of points here. So here we go then. He comes round the final corner. He's got DRS open. It's going to be a drag race for him as well. Oh, wow. Just a 10th of a second in it. That was very, very tight and would have passed, obviously, into turn 1. But Norris finishes 6th. I mean, after being last on the opening lap, that's not a bad result for him. Ocon, meanwhile, tough day at the office for him. Damage to his car means that he comes home in 17th place. What a shame for him. But, wow, what a Grand Prix that was. Albon manages to finish in the top 4. De Vries up there in 8th place. Very good from him. And you've got to say, an awesome return to work for the Williams team. And we are back. We are back. But there it is. Pierre Gasly winning the Grand Prix by just 37 thousandths of a second. It was 12 thousandths in the end. Our deficit over Oscar Piastri. It was so close, but we did get fastest lap in the end. Lando Norris, unlucky, you would say, but Pierre Gasly wins this Grand Prix. Norris extends his lead to Esteban Ocon to 10 points now. Charles Leclerc is still nearly 50 points behind the championship leader, but ahead of his teammate in third. Pierre Gasly almost into the 100-point territory now in 6th place. In the Constructors, we lose out a little bit to Red Bull, but that's not too bad. We won't complain too much, and we get some points in the DHL Fastest Pit Stops Championship. We are still ahead of Red Bull in that one. But yes, very happy overall. We've done pretty well there. £3.4 million in profit in the bank. And we head to one of my favourite races of the season coming next with the Italian Grand Prix. We've got some upgrades in store as well. Got to be happy about that. So if you've enjoyed our return to F1 Manager, then make sure you give it a big thumbs up down below. Subscribe for daily sports and retro gaming content. And I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Thanks for watching, and goodbye, everyone.